I did not witness the most important events in my life.
I've known Jacob since he was a boy.
Really?
Oh, yes.
I don't understand how you could have gone through what you did.
Roger!
Still write the things you do.
I long for the loss of memory.
It's about love and death, isn't it? And it doesn't get much more. I mean, we all know about that. It's just the center of our humanity.
I think we should get married. And I don't want to wait too long for you to ask. I really wanted to be in it. I just thought it was, I'd never read anything like it. It's a very hard-hitting film, and it's so beautiful. There are beautiful ideas in it. I think we can make each other happy. It's about human beings with tremendous hearts, you know, who save each other's souls. And I think especially in the world now, with all this sort of crazy mayhem going on and so much aggression, I think simple acts of human kindness are so important.
When there's truth in the writing, and the writing is so profound and lyrical, it's there. It never disappears.
Being a part of it and then taking that in, what was that experience?
It's very interesting, very complex, lots of layers. You know, the complexity of language, literature and picture and music and human relationships and hardships and generations and love. And, you know, it was just overwhelming in a way.
You can't run from your past your whole life. One day you have to come out.
When you watch the movie, you feel like you've gone on this journey and that you feel connected to these characters and you're part of their struggles and their good things and their bad things.
How long have you been working on the project?
I was about 5 or 6 years from the time that we actually got involved with the rights of the book. I had read the novel like when it was just published over 10 years ago, and I didn't think I would ever be able to make this movie. I really thought it was going to be like an English Patient, huge, epic, you know, kind of thing. And so, and I was just a, you know, little tiny, you know, filmmaker.
I also used to wonder what might have happened if I'd stayed. Waited in the house instead of running away.
You know, there were very few actors I even, you know, considered really for the role because there's so many specific requirements. He has to be believable as being Jewish, Eastern European, has to age, you know, quite a few years in the movie, believably. He has to be believable as a writer, an intellectual, someone who's been through a very deep, you know, thing, so he has to have a lot of depth and profundity about him. How many people are there? There's maybe Daniel Day-Lewis and Ray Fiennes and Stephen. You know, I think that might be like the entire list. Like for me, that's a very short list of people. And, you know, I've always loved Stephen. I thought he was an amazing actor.
I thought, well, this is worth having a go at. It seemed like a tall order to me, and almost impossible to bring what I got from the book, at least, onto the screen. But it seemed worth a try.
This is how one becomes undone by a smell, a word, a place, a photo of a mountain of shoes. By love that closes its mouth before calling a name.
Jacob, it's beautiful.
It was really about finding the perfect people for the roles and not necessarily who was the most famous. I think, you know, sometimes somebody's personality, if we know too much about them, can kind of take away a little bit from certain kinds of roles.
The moment I'd spent half my day crawling through misery to reach as Alex again barges in with her shameless vitality. Do you have any idea what this has been like for me?
Why do you think it resonates with people so much?
I think 'cause it's about the journey of the human spirit, you know, in a very, it's very optimistic. I mean, it's very hopeful.
It's about being human, I think. I don't think there's anyone in the world that it couldn't vibrate with on some level.